wanna take. Take what you're given till you get what you wanna take. Grind like the rent due, turn that pressure into weight. It doesn't matter how much you're in or out. Don't count your snaps, just make sure your snaps count. Don't pitch the ball after an incomplete first down. Take what you're given till you get what you wanna take. Grind like the rent due, turn that pressure into weight. It doesn't matter how much you're in or out. Don't count your snaps, just make sure your snaps count.
Hey, what's good, my brother?
It's late.
Very
Thursday night.
It is late. This ain't too late, man. You usually we be on 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock some nights, man.
Yeah,
on a Friday night.
Yeah.
On a Friday night. How you feeling, man?
Yeah, let's roll. I'm gonna give you my all.
All right. This week had some interesting games to say the least.
Did it?
Yeah. I actually thought we did.
Interesting.
Some of the games
is a broad word, so I guess
interesting is a broad word. Okay. Well, it's been like the tail. Like one of my games had 2 halves. Like, well, every game has 2 halves, but I mean, like, it's one team dominated the first half, second team dominated the second half. So, and then it goes down to overtime, and somebody comes out the winner. We'll get into that more. Other than that, man, what's good?
Another week of football. Looking forward to this week. Some compelling games, but let's get into what happened last week.
All right. Let's start with what you want to start with?
D1. There's only one game. Yeah.
Actually, you know what? Let's start with D3 actually, because I gotta pull up the D1 graphic. I thought it was here, it wasn't here. All right, but I got it. All right, start with D3, and we'll save that game in the corner for last. Anything Bengals? I know you did your research. You were able to watch back all of these games.
Yeah. Anything they might be finding something. It was again, they beat the Bengals. I'm not gonna sit here. Bengals didn't have their guys. I'm not doing that. You can do that if you want. I'm overdoing that. It's week 7. You play who you play now, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So anything, it's just a 2-game winning streak for these guys after struggling out the gate. They didn't have a game the first week. Then I think started off 0-4.
I'd have to check their record, but you sound about right.
Mm-hmm. And a 2-game winning streak. Wins against the Bengals and Savages. I like it. Like you beat who's in front of you, man. So and they don't ask how, they ask how many, right? And they got
listen. They winning.
That's it.
That's all that matters.
Mm-hmm.
They're winning. We're not gonna sit here and harp, like you said, on who. They got to get the wins. They got to get the wins. They
beat the Bengals.
You saying that kind of funny, man. I don't like how you're saying that.
No, I'm talking because I know the talk is going to be. I do that. They beat the Bengals team. I'm doing that to eliminate. They beat a 6-man team or something like that. They beat the Bengals. I'm no longer
the good Bengals.
I'm saying it that way, as in I'm no longer giving that out for guys being out. They beat the Bengals. I don't care if they beat a 6-man Bengal or 5-man Bengal. They beat the Bengals. So good win for anything possible.
All right.
Yeah.
So let's move on to our next game. Where you want to go? Everything but that bottom corner.
Sleep.
Anything but
this tough watch.
You watched it this week. You watched the Browns game this week.
I did, but I kind of wish I didn't like last week. It was a tough watch. Tough watch, man. What was your thoughts on this game? Did you watch?
Yes. Yeah. I was hoping you watch. No, I did watch. I'm just messing around. One thing I'm going to say, the sleepers were missing Chris.
Overall,
2 weeks in a row. Huh?
What you mean? Overall, as a team, they were missing him.
Overall, as a team,
yeah,
they were missing Chris on the field.
Mm-hmm.
He was out with injury and stuff like that, and he's come back and he's been a part of the O. Like it's a needed part of the O.
Yes.
Alphys picked it up a little bit this game also.
Mm-hmm.
I wish they would have had a little bit more resistance from the Browns, but as we said in the previous game, you come out here and you beat who's in front of you.
Yeah. I mean, they only put up 21, so there was some resistance, or it was just bad offense.
Watching the game, it didn't seem like major, like they had any problems per se. Like you I didn't think the game was like, you never thought the game was gonna be
in doubt.
Yeah.
I got that watching the game. You knew the sleepers were gonna win, but
yeah. So the game was never in doubt. I feel Ryan's throwing pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I feel they're throwing pretty good. We'll see who later we'll get into who they're gonna play next week. But
hey, the sleepers have been stepping up ever since they were, I guess they want to call it, disrespected. Now we're original.
It don't matter what I say. I say good things about them. I'm disrespecting them. I think they like to motivate. They like the extra motivation.
Yeah,
and ain't nothing wrong with that. Whatever gets you to wake up in the morning time, and play. That's all that matters.
Ever since that, our initial power rankings or whatever, they don't know what 2 or 3 game winning streak. So
yeah,
maybe we got to keep them at the bottom, right?
Unfortunately for them,
the list is fluid. So
yeah,
the list is fluid.
So all right,
let's handle success. You know,
Caliphs Thunder. This was a great game. This was a good game. Back and forth game.
Defense optional.
Huh?
Defense optional.
You know what, man? I'm trying to figure out whether it's good D or bad offense in some of these games.
Get a whole word, bro.
What?
Good defense.
Good. Boy, listen, I'm almost 40. I ain't got time with all that.
I hear you, but
yeah, I'm trying to figure out whether it's good defense or bad offense with some of these games. This one here was a mix. Some great offense in this game. It came down to Jay leading a game-winning drive.
Mm-hmm.
Orchestrated a great game-winning drive, and Cali pulled it out. So Thunder looked good though. Thunder looked really good. What happened? What?
No, I'm saying this is a win as a Thunder team. A win against this Caliphs team would have went a long way.
It would have, and even in this loss, this performance.
No.
What?
No.
Gotta be something.
No. A win for the Thunder would have went a long way.
You heard Yusuf.
Well,
we'll look better when we have our full squad. Yusuf, listen, this week 8.
Sorry, buddy.
If you ain't had the full squad yet,
we're not.
We don't know what you're gonna have out there. So, but the team still look. You know, they click. The offense is clicking. Jay knows how to carve it up out there, man. So don't worry, we haven't.
Thunder are the Thunder. I'm not.
Yeah.
But for every message we get like that, every team is gonna say that. Every team is gonna say that.
All right. And
team playoffs?
Huh? When are they gonna have the whole team?
It's gonna be too late.
In the finals.
In the finals.
To watch the other two teams play.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm just messing. I'm messing with them.
Okay.
But anyway. All right, E.
Again, this is the general message to every team. You see, I'm saying it about Bengals. This is not me speaking against Yusuf right now. He knows that, but we hear that all the time. And that's the most common. We didn't have our full team. We didn't have our full team. Like, that's the most overused phrase. And yeah, guys, suited up. Like I said, a win for Thunder would have went a long way. Yeah, you see that you could compete with, I guess, the number 1 team in D3, but you lost. You know, like I'm not, and I'm pretty sure the Thunder don't feel any better for playing close against the Cal if they wanted to win the game. So more victory stuff. No.
Not today.
No, not today. Not on this side. Yeah. I know. Like I said, I know I did it a little bit last week, and I admit it, being a hypocrite when I did it for I think it's the Bengals who played a close game, right?
Mm-hmm.
Was it the Bengals? I think so. But yeah, felt dirty after I did it. What? Yeah, I had to rethink my ways, and no more moral victories. But I don't know, a good showing, but and like you said,
close but no cigar.
They had a lead and gave it up at the end, right?
They did.
Yeah, so that's a heartbreaking loss. So you don't get credit for close losses.
All right, so now we're gonna move on to your game because you actually reffed this game. I caught the tail end of this one. I was over painting the other field while you and Sahel did this game. Savages Spartans. Now,
Death,
I hope everybody has watched this game.
Death, taxes, and the Savages playing the game that come down to the wire. Yeah. There's about 3 or 4 1-point games. They've been on the losing end against Hennington.
They've been on the losing end against.
No, they beat the Sleepers by 1. Oh, they beat losing end against, and now they won this game by 1.
So they split in the close game so far.
Talk about
defense.
This is like arena football. It was a track meet. Talk about, and we actually have guys who are capable defenders on each team. But it's like,
yeah. Did they play any?
This is a game where it's like we know that there's stats, so forget the defensive stats. This was a game to get fat on, and build up your numbers. You saw the game. How many guys were running? How many one-play scoring drives did we have each way?
Well, since we're gonna talk about it, let's do a quick run through of the tail end moments of this game. Hold on, let me find us a nice background soundtrack. There we go. All right, here. Just for the record, Aziz, Ali were going. Boom. So we have 25. Aziz gets the touchdown. And look at this one here. Comes back across. Rob trusts him, put it up. Tied the game at 26. Mind you guys, like we said, this was a track meet at this point. 26 up. This is the second half of the game. The very next play. Boom. Downfield. Andy. You're not catching it. Touchdown. They missed that extra point. We come back the other way. The very next, maybe a play later.
About 2 plays after that. Look at this.
Touchdown. If you watch this on there, this game was. All right, now we get down here. They missed the extra point.
Oh,
big interceptions, a little defense. So maybe there was a little defense in this game. Off for the touchdown, off for the interception. Get some points. To that. And who's the man again? Aziz. And guess what? We do it again. It looks like the same play. It's not. Touchdown, Andy. The other way. Listen, this game was nuts. Now they elect and go for 2 to take the lead. Who is it?
Of course.
Boom. Of course. Who else? The guy that caught the other 2 touchdowns. Now, is this one over? Why would it be? Aziz, another tough catch, killing. Takes it. He gives the deuces. But no, there goes Rook to chase him down. Save the touchdown. What does that mean, though?
Delay the inevitable.
Absolutely nothing.
Yeah,
Delaying
delay
the
the
inevitable. And who is it? None other than Aziz
again. How many TDs
We're
did
like,
he
all
have?
right, they did it. It's the end of the game. We under. There was one play in between this. This is the second play of this drive. Boom.
Running wide open.
Merce to the house. And ultimately, that is the end of the game right there.
Mind you, all of this stuff happened. It had to be in like a, because I was talking to Guinea a lot this game. This happened in all about an 8-minute span, something like that. It couldn't have been more than 10 minutes.
Well, the last 4 were probably under 2.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
This was crazy.
Yeah, it's just back and forth, back and forth. Guinea said he's gonna have a good time cutting this one up. So he enjoyed it. He enjoyed it.
Yeah, this is you want offense, man. Offense is entertaining. So that's what we had from that game. Yeah, I told you listen. Where's D3? Yeah, so I don't know, man. Is it so? What was that? Bad defense? Could be just that doesn't listen. You don't.
It was either the greatest offensively scripted plays or it's bad defense. To have guys running wide open like that.
Well, Aziz wasn't open on all of them. He had the tough catch in the back of the end zone. He had the tough catch and run that he was chased down by Rook.
What about the Ali one?
Listen, that's the type of games you want.
What about the Ali one? What about the Andy ones?
That was bad tackling, bad flag grabbing. Andy, listen, he got over the top, man. He got over the top. Bad defense. Maybe. Listen, it doesn't even matter. That's the type of game I want to do anyway. Let me ref those games then, you know?
Entertaining. No. I enjoyed it. Entertaining game, but
no defense
option. Yeah. I'm not mad at it.
All right.
I'm not mad, but yeah.
So you guys see the wins and losses there. So now I guess you know what? Let's do the power ranking right now. D3 power ranking. And as E said, told you guys last week, if you look across the ticker on the bottom of the screen, Cal is coming at number 1 this week. Ravens, who didn't even play, go to number 2. Sleepers up to 3. Spartans down. 3. Browns down. Savages up to 6. Anything's possible up to 7. Thunder down. Bengals at number 9. So that's
Sleepers.
That's how we
Sleepers. What did we say? You beat the Browns, you might swap with them, right? That's exactly what happened, right?
And that's exactly what happened here. I'm not sure which one is.
Tough loss. Going from 2 to 4. Yeah.
Well, let's see these D3 standings. Wait, wrong one. What am I doing? There we go. Is that that?
No. There you go.
All right, there we go. Is that right? That is not right.
7. I don't know.
Calip's lost that many games? No way.
They actually might have. Yeah, I think so. That's right.
All right.
As you can see, power rankings
do not
standing.
Yeah.
They're not standing. And that's why the list is what? It's fluid.
Yeah.
To quote my man Stephen A. It's fluid.
All right. Let's we'll be going next. Let's go to D1 now. I got that up. All right. AK Gators. This was our only D1 game this week. AK was here.
Yeah.
I think they surprised the Gators. The Gators, this is the first time the Gators have seen
Shane. They were surprised at Shane's speed.
Yeah.
Because they came out, and it wasn't meant as disrespect. But they genuinely didn't know. I guess some of them have never seen Shane throw.
They were like, this ain't the quarterback, this is the backup.
They said, where's the real QB?
The real QB. You heard that, Shane? Where's the real QB?
And I was right there. I heard it. He's like, right there. No, the real QB of the team. God, noted.
Yeah, and
Mm-hmm.
and Shane proceeded to show them why he's the real QB. Bombs away. Like I said, like he said, they didn't expect you to be as fast as you were. And you made
Marquise is a very good keeper, a giver, whatever you want to call it.
And there was no answer for Shane.
No answer. Yeah, no answer.
No answer for Shane. Then you had the matchup between Will and listen, they twins. I can't remember which jersey it was. It's Zach or Zay matching up against the twins. Let's say that. And Will with the man defense all game. Of course, you're not going to completely shut somebody out. They were able to score a little bit, but overall, AK handled business, and this game was never in doubt.
Never in doubt.
And it just still felt like they weren't fully manned, AK either. And don't get me wrong, Will was out on
Stop.
No.
Stop.
Okay.
Stop. Thank you.
Belt the ass.
Let
right?
yourself going down there.
BTA.
We're not doing that.
BTA.
They beat the Gators.
So the Gators are gonna have to watch tape. Now they understand what they're what they're dealing with. Speed, the big arm, accuracy, escapability. With right now AK's real QB, because they didn't know that was the real QB.
How many D1 games have you done so far?
Have I done?
Have you done any? 1, 2?
I think 1. No, 2 maybe. I did a Purple Rain.
The best thing about D1 to me is a lot of these teams feel like they could man. Just the cross matchups, bro. That's the game within the game. Like you said, Will going against the twin.
Mm-hmm.
I
seen Will versus Cello a week ago, so that was something. That was fun to watch.
Enjoy those matchups. And then you got Chris, who actually threw a good game in Will C's place. He's very capable QB.
Yeah. He gave him a little trouble running.
Right? Back in he's thrown for
he's thrown before, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he gave him a little trouble with his
his
legs also. So
yeah. But
AK he gave him a little trouble, but AK didn't have any trouble in this game. AK is looking real dangerous.
And is there, you're probably gonna say it, but when they're on, is there a better connection than Shane to Vinny? Like just on the same page when they're on.
Because you know what it is, man.
You might say like a Yash Yasir or something like that, but
Shane has the big arm, right? And he can throw a dart bomb, if that makes any sense. And when you have speed like Vinny, D-Raj, and Will and these guys, and he can buy time, you can't outrun Shane's arm. So the defense is going to be spread across the middle of the field. It's going to be spread real thin. So it's like you're forced to go man against AK. You have to man. And if you can't man, you're in trouble, because when they pull those 2 safeties back with the speed, you're going to leave a big gap in the middle of the field. Or
the problem with man is you run verts and then you leaving your giver on the island.
To be honest, you pick your poison.
I got you, but that's what I'm saying. But I'm just saying that could be the downfall of going man.
I got you. Well, pick your point. Yeah. Put the guy that you think could do the best job there, and you got to try something. Okay. Because what are you gonna do? It's either they're gonna spread you across the middle, and you'll have wide open middle field, or the QB is gonna scramble on the giver. And if he scrambles, then you could rally, maybe get a flag puller to take a couple plays. He's throwing them bombs.
Yeah,
they're just gonna put up points quick, and now you have to press and play behind. Now their defense get better because of that, and it could be a snowball effect. Listen, I don't know.
But end of the day, this was a statement win for AK because the Gators coming into last week, they were first in the power rankings, right?
First in the power
As
rankings.
AK felt disrespected as they come in. Shout outs up, right?
Yeah. And speaking of the power rankings, there you go.
AK, the number 1 spot, followed by Death Row. Gators down to 3. Purple Rain they got a forfeit victory.
Yeah, but but they wouldn't change that. They were there anyway.
What?
They were in the same spot anyway. Whatchamacallit dropped down 2 spots off of that. So it's listen, you got to regroup.
Hmm?
They're gonna have to go. It's like you came out, you're like, I got this guy, and then it's like when Wilder fought Fury, thought he was gonna win, and Fury whooped him. You got to come back. You might get whooped again. I don't know, but AK is looking really good, man. They have all the tools.
Yeah.
Right. Look at them. Is this it here? Here you go. Am I right for the first time?
Might be. I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Kind of matches. Yeah, it matches. This division matches the standings, but that happens because there's a limited amount of teams. BTA will be off the standings by next week.
Yeah.
They won't even show up there anymore. I'm going to remove it. But yeah, man. Every team for E. All right, I got a question for you.
They were a good thought.
Yeah, I got a question for you. Every team, all these teams full powered, right? What? Who would you lean towards?
You're putting me on the spot with this. Okay.
Yeah.
All these teams full powered.
Yeah, who would you lean towards?
It's just us two here, right?
Yeah.
Nobody else.
Germ, the pod's now, Germ, right now.
It's us
no,
two
I'm just
here.
answering Germ, yeah.
And again, this is gonna. Oh, man. I'm gonna go.
People off.
It is. This AK team that I saw, man. I gotta go AK. I was thinking Death Row because we know full powered, and again, I hate talking about people that aren't there, that haven't been there full time, part time, whatever. But if we talking about they do have all of those guys, that's a tough team to beat too. But I'm gonna go with AK. I'm going with AK.
Just
because of the fact that AK has had their guys more often, and I think the chemistry might be there as opposed to guys who just try to show up.
I got you. I see where you're going with.
And then think they could just turn it on in playoffs. I don't know if I like that strategy. AK's out there balling. So
one thing I'm gonna say is the team that's gonna do the best is gonna be the team that can man the other team.
Okay, a lot of these teams go man.
No. A lot of teams are gonna try to man each other.
But they do.
But you got to go across the board. Whichever team has the best array of people to go man is gonna.
That's like some.
And it's across the board. I'm talking 5 guys.
Like some hidden message answer. Is that your way of saying AK?
Right now.
Is that your way of saying AK?
Right now it's AK. Because even in a bind, you could put that QB out there and he could pick somebody up. Let's just call a square. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even in a bind, when needed, he could go out there and make a play. So
or play giver.
And he was actually pretty good the other week when he switched to giver.
Yeah. So.
All right.
But you know what I mean with that throw is not a far.
Oh no. I'm not saying that.
You know the talent that they have.
I'm not saying that. They are no slouches. But right now, this is the team that's clicking on all cylinders.
What's the matchups this week? Do you have it?
I
Let me see if I have that.
I got it.
Mm-hmm. AK Purple Rain.
So that means Death Row Gamers. So that's the game that's gonna, you want to see. It's the number 2 spot here. Like who's who.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So it works out. Actually, good
Game
games.
for Purple Rain. You've been overlooked, left for dead. Like, let's call it what it is. You have been.
They got listen. There's only so much.
You have been viewed as the worst team in D1. Like, come on. I know.
What's the reason?
They have been viewed as the worst team in D1. This is
the reason is.
I get you, but
so don't even go down this road. You just cut me off twice.
Can I speak to Purple Rain?
You can speak to Purple Rain. You need a full box?
No, I don't. It's just You have been viewed week in and week out. Call it disrespected. Call it what you want as the worst team in D. You have talent. Is there any argument there that the team is talented?
No, they're very talented.
So what's missing?
The talent.
What?
Being at the field.
So the guys that show up aren't talented. That's what you're saying?
They are talented, but in this division, you need everybody that's talented.
You need all the talent, I guess.
Yeah, you need all the talent.
Point. Again,
Purple Rain, talent is going to do it.
Let me get my coach to speak for Purple Rain. I'm not rooting for anybody. Lord. I'm rooting for Purple Rain to show up and give us a game against AK. Is that too much to ask for?
No.
Because it's not being viewed that way. Based on the power rankings, based on the standings.
Oh, we're going on what the history of the season has been.
You're expected to get blown out. Like that. I know there's a lot of things that we've kind of scaled back from being more. We don't even like to use the word like management or whatever. Certain things we can't say, we can't do predictions. And I know that's kind of, in a sense, taking away a little bit of the pot. We're being honest, all right? Mm-hmm. At one point, we were able to predict games more and be more outspoken about certain things and outlandish. But Purple Rain, this is a game that you're expected to lose. Which Purple Rain is going to show up? I'm not saying you're going to lose. I'm not saying you're going to win. I'm not allowed to say it all. But are you going to show up? That's the question. Do you think we get good Purple Rain?
I have no idea. I'm sure I'll get a text whether or not at some point, but I don't know. We haven't seen it yet. We haven't seen the full team yet. So I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, that thing is wearing on me so much, that full team stuff. Like,
yeah.
And it's what's so annoying about it that we always, since we don't know the full teams, we always have to have our conversations
on the side of the caution.
Have to be hypotheticals. We can't talk about the real team versus team because it's always, if this team is the most overused phrase we use here, if full powered. I wish we could clip how many times we've had to say that. Full powered. Because nobody's ever full powered. Why? Show up and play, guys. Let's go. Again, Purple Rain. Which Purple Rain shows up? Will Purple Rain show up? Or will it just be the same old thing? We'll see whenever we have all of our guys. We're missing our guys. So.
All right. We're going to move on to D3. Wait, no, sorry. D2. Yeah. All right. Outlaws Gladiators.
I'm going to lead this for you because you've been, I guess, if we're going to call it critical, if you have been critical of anything at all, the most, it has been the play of a certain quarterback for the Gladiators. Right? What did you see?
Yeah.
What did you see in this? Again,
I need that, man.
We're talking about the football. So
yeah, I need, in general, the ball. You got to take care of the ball better, and that's what every quarterback is supposed to do. This was a Outlaws. Now, this is not a knock because he's been playing impeccable in spot duty, which I assume is spot duty because we who we think the QB is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or whatever. Regardless,
Mm-hmm.
38-21 for a team for the Gladiators, who we like to say pack the defense every all you know.
7 was a pick 6, but it's still 31 to go.
Yeah. Ali was QB, and he's doing an impeccable job at
Yes.
QB. They just couldn't do like they couldn't do nothing with him.
No answers.
They
Because you
couldn't do
take
nothing with him.
who's probably your best receiver, turn him into QB,
And still no problem.
You would have a easier time on defense, right? Nope. Aziz stepped up. Who's the main guy? Is it Zabi? When you it's Zabi, right?
Mm-hmm.
Obviously. And this was a game. Nicky P didn't even have his best
big game. Yusuf had, I think, 2 touchdowns in this game. D bombs it. What I'm starting to realize is there's a big speed discrepancy with some of these teams across the board.
Mm-hmm.
Like some teams that have one guy that's fast, 2 guys maybe, and then there's teams like the Outlaws who they got 4 of them that can run. You know what I mean? So then I guess it makes for tough matchups. But overall, they have no answer for our team, and this isn't even them full powered. I know we keep saying it, but I don't know. You know what? I'm going back on something I said before. I need Usman out there yelling.
He wasn't out there this week again.
Yes,
I'm not using that, but I guess
I need him out there yelling. All right.
Yeah, not coaching, but again, as you said, it's just me and you talk. We're talking football. We're going against a team. You see that they have, and I'm not going to, and I don't know his experience at QB. He's not a regular QB.
You would think you'd have an easier time.
What's your defensive strategy? What are you doing?
What's the defensive strategy? No, see, in this specific case,
because the reason I say that, because zone they have holes in it. So the last thing you want is for him to get completion to start to
but he's throwing pretty good. So we've seen him throw the bombs.
But that's probably against the zone. That's what I'm saying.
When you man and you don't have the speed, full speed across the board.
You have to see if he can. You have to see if he can make certain throws. And I'm not saying he can't. We don't know if he can or can't. But that's what I'm saying. That was.
No, we know he can. He did it in the Lunatics game. Shorter player
against man.
They tried man. They tried zone. They had Will playing over the top while they manned the other guys.
And Will was over the top. Okay.
Yeah, he did everything. He's just doing a good job, man.
Okay.
So. I don't know. I gotta really sit down and watch what the issue is. But all right, where we going next?
It's no shame in losing to the Outlaws, but disappointing in how you lose if you're the Gladiators. Disappointing loss. But.
We're gonna go to Lions ball up top. That was your game.
Yeah, overtime. Much needed victory for the Lions. We've been, again, more so you have been a Lion fan. I'm not, you know what I mean? Like pumping them up. We see the vision. I'll put it that way. We see the vision. And in seeing the vision and a team that struggled at first, you start to see them do better. You kind of, again, rude is not the word. You hope they do well, whether it's competing, winning games, losing games, playing close games. And again, I'm not moral victory guy, but
it's not just the Lions. Any team.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. But I'm saying the Lions have to be that team because of how they started off and where they were. I noticed their first year in D2, but this is pretty much the same team that played in D3 before and struggled. You add a player or two, guys who have bought in. Said that they bought in. If you watch the post-game interview, and I'm so proud that he said that. That guy is a lion.
Mm-hmm.
He's a lion.
Mm-hmm.
I normally see Cello sometimes at the gym. I believe he's brought in.
Good. Good. You gotta just sometimes it's good to see guys go with a team and be there from the bottom up.
Yeah.
And it gets that those wins are more meaning, those championships or whatever the future is. I'm not saying they're gonna win the championship. It's not what I'm trying to say, but when the team has success, it's very meaningful for those guys who are there from the bottom up.
Yeah. So again, much needed victory. Ball up top. This is a tough loss for these guys, man. It felt like they led throughout the whole game. Lions kept it always within a score. And in the post-game interview, you did watch it again. Guy said, as long as we kept it within one score, we knew that we could win.
They could make a play.
So they were down by, I believe, 8, scored a touchdown to Cello, who had a great game, 3 or 4 TDs, then a clutch 2-point conversion. And then in our overtime rules, they get the ball at the 40. It's 4 plays and out, 4 plays to score. Sorry, they didn't go 4 and out. They did end up scoring a pass to Guy. They get the extra point. Guy with an interception.
Game over.
So it goes. We don't know the way games are going to play out, but I will say in games that go to overtime, extra points are so key. There were some dropped extra points from ball up top. Those things come back. Those things come back to haunt you. So I'll let you take it from a ball up top angle. Since Lions. So.
Chris played better this game.
Mm-hmm.
He was a factor in this game. You mentioned the extra points. He did drop that extra point in the back of the end zone, but he played much better, and this team needs him to be that.
He's, and again, talking to football, he's a very it's maddening sometimes, right? Is that the right word? He's a confused. You see it, you see the tools, you see the speed, you see it, but then it's just sometimes you just have this I guess to be uncharacteristic, but it happens often. Some drops that's like,
oh, you got to catch that.
You're better than that, yeah.
And they need him to catch that.
You're better than that, yeah. Catch the rock, yeah.
Yeah, the team
and
needs.
Watching the game, you're looking as a ref like, your team needed that one. They needed you to make that play. And
but he played better. He played better this game.
But you can just see, like, when he doesn't make that play or something, like how it kind of deflates everybody and head down. But we know that you can make those plays, man. And we wouldn't be talking about you if we didn't think you were capable, right?
Yeah. They need you to make those plays.
They need you to make those plays. Yeah.
We seen it. I seen it week 1, and then it kind of dwindled. And this week you went back in the right direction. So now let's hopefully you could build on that for the next game. Lions just keep building from the bottom, man. Keep doing it, keep finding it. That's what they've been doing. All right, let's go Elites All-Stars.
I mean, second half dominance. The game was actually 21-19 at half. What's missing from the All-Stars? They just feel like they're going through the motions, you know?
Speed. They don't have any super fast guys.
Okay. That's okay.
Simple as that. So what All-Stars would have to do is they kind of have to play the defense in a way to minimize being gashed by speed. I know that's easier said than done.
Gladiators type game.
Yeah, but their offense is better. They can put up the points. Okay. Offensively, they're good. But speed, they lack speed. So if they can scheme, they got to scheme the defense to make it a drive, and then they can, if they get up, I feel like they can but that's what it is. But you see, like they can score, like that's what they do. You know what I mean? They have a great offense.
I mean,
but simple as that. Simple as that. And the Elites, man, speed.
They have the speed.
They have the speed.
They have the speed.
Youth. They have the speed.
The speed, right?
Yeah, and you lose youth and speed go together. All stars are older.
I mean, that's
right?
not necessarily true. I'm almost 40, and
Anyway.
huh?
Yeah, anyway.
1 weekly hate. All right, you got 1 weekly hate.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We're not gonna talk much about that game. Some big plays by Squirrel, Bucker, Shane, QB, and throwing it all over the place. I like how he gives the receivers a chance sometimes. Like he'll put it up and he throws that moon ball high into the air and it drops where it's supposed to. And but if sometimes it gives those receivers a chance to make a play. He's not afraid to take the risk of throwing that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Makes for good football. All right. Death Row League Pass. This was my game. You watched this back. All right. For this game here, we're gonna run it back like we did that Savages game. There was a key play in this game that I thought made a big difference. Yeah, I feel, and I'm gonna explain it as the video goes on. All right, let me get us some background music as we do this.
Definitely not either.
All right, so right here,
1 zip. Yeah.
So 21. I'm gonna pause it so I can talk about it. So there was a pass that went off Connor's chest and resulted in a pick. Now this same pass here, if they probably score on this drive and go up 27 28 27
or 28 zip.
27 28 0, but it results in an interception, as you see in there. And Connor never does that.
He makes that catch. Yeah.
He makes that catch 99 times. Then boom, and once these guys showed up, it was rolling. Nick, probably the most important guy in the game. Hey, there he goes again. Boom. This graphic, I think the score is wrong a little bit. There we go.
Yeah, the out made it 21-13, and then that TD made it 21-20.
And boom, this here, this catch was on.
So we went from 21 zip to now they're down 28-21.
Yes, and this catch here was on 4th down. So they're fighting like league pass. Although the momentum was shifted, they're fighting back here. This is a big catch to keep this drive going. We're gonna keep it going. Then boom, and late in the game you get the trusty vet.
Hands
AZ with the all hands catch, keeping his team getting his team to tie it up.
And this is overtime?
This here is overtime. And who do you get in overtime? The same guy who got it going in the beginning for this team. That interception that he caught was to me the momentum change of the game. Yep. And in overtime, you got to get them extra points.
That's the thing about Death Row, because Nick was a late add to this team, so he wasn't even in the original plans, and him and Yash have looked like they've been playing together for years. Already. Right?
He fits the system.
Yeah,
he fits the system, and with this team not having
Death Row. Speed.
Say that again.
That's another thing with Death Row. That's been the theme of, I guess, D2 speed.
Yeah, and in this game, I had to ask at halftime. I thought they were targeting a specific person on defense, but he said it's not that. They were not targeting a specific person on defense. In return, it looks like you're targeting the other guy.
So, in not trying to throw against a certain guy, it looked like
you end up throwing against the other guy. Yeah. So it wasn't just we're gonna go at that guy. We're just not gonna go at that guy too much. And Yachty also had a good game. In between those plays there, Yachty scored a touchdown, or So
he's been playing good ball.
Yeah, and Death Row's been looking good these last couple weeks. They finally got the ball rolling. Like I said, they've become a team. It was a bunch of stars, and now they kind of lost some, added the right person, right pieces, and now it's rolling because everybody's in place. Like like I always talk about. But what did we do? Where we at? D. This is D2. Yeah. All right, E. D2 power ranking.
Elites at 1,
Outlaws, Death Row, League Pass, All Stars, Lions, Gladiators, Lunatics, ball up top.
5 through 9, you can just
really.
What makes, and I'm not even, what makes the All Stars better than the 16, better than the Lions.
Experience,
but better than the Gladiators. Their offense, but Gladiators' defense is probably better. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's an argument.
Yeah, but see, this is where the matchups come in.
Are locks, and I'm not arguing with the rankings, but I'm just saying, like, if I just pulled out a team from they could be number 5.
This is my thought from what you just said, right? So, the All Stars offense is better. So we're talking about the Gladiators. The All Stars offense is better, but the All Stars defense is good enough for me to make them better than even if playing the Gladiators. The Gladiators aren't a super fast team either. They have a guy here or there too. Who's their fastest guys? Matt.
So you're saying that the offensive margin between the two is greater than the defensive margin between the two?
Yes. Just as simple as that. Now the Lions have the ability to have a good to do both. They just don't have the experience. Which you see what's showing where and how much each thing matters.
I'm not arguing it, but I'm
just saying. I'm not,
If we said the All Stars were 7, would anybody be it like outraged?
No, nobody. You're not gonna scratch
like 5 to 9 is.
Nobody's gonna say what are you guys? What are you doing? You know what I mean?
I think the first 4 are set, and then from there, it is what it is.
I'm bringing up the right one. There we go. And Leeds, Death Row, Outlaws, All Stars, Gladiators, League Pass, Lions, Lunatics, ball up top. As you can see, it doesn't match, but that's how it is.
League Pass now, they went through a couple of weeks of a QB experiment. As we all know, Sims is out, but now the spot's been solidified with Jay.
Oh yeah, they're gonna be. It's gonna be
kind of deceiving. Yeah.
Well, they literally just went toe to toe. They literally just went toe to toe with Goodfellas. With Death Row.
Yeah.
So,
and again, as we said, the power rankings are not standings.
All right. All right, you know what, you were. I know you tired, man. I know you tired.
Well, I'm here. Do I have to be to bed? Yeah, but I told y'all I'm here. If we doing it, I'm here.
All right, it's that time of the show. Time for the top 10.
Welcome to the Red Zone Top 10, brought to you by Idea A, EC, Dynamic Tax and Accounting, and Cactus Sportswear. Did you make the top 10?
Coming in at number 10. We got Mel, who seems to make this list.
Actually saw something.
He probably could have stayed and waited, not scored, and let the clock run out. Let the clock run out there.
Shout out to Mel, man. He makes this list every week.
They're actually having fun now.
Mm-hmm. Number 9. For the touchdown.
We get to do this once a week now.
Once a week, too. For the touchdown, one-handed grab at the back of the end zone by Ryan. The Thunder superstar.
We got 3rd and long for death row here. Yasha dropping back, looking left to Nick.
As we seen earlier, in coverage.
Touchdown, death row.
Touchdown, Nick. Big time catch.
Second touchdown of the day on Adam.
New player making a big splash for his team.
We got 21-20 league.
Shout out to Durham and the commentary also.
Oh yeah, he was amazing.
As you said, he throws it up.
Throws it up, yeah, Booker. Makes the play
That's
in
rare.
coverage.
You don't see him go up and get it like that. Nobody runs under it.
Oh no, you didn't see this one. Up, Ali in coverage, over the back of the end zone. Show those hands.
Series of the playoff game. Ali versus Murray.
Well, Murray's got the win in the end of this one. Number 5. Little toe drag swag. You guys can't see it, but you can tell what he had to do to get that. It was rook in the back of the end zone from Hash.
You gotta go at this.
So this one early in the highlight package.
Rob, throw it.
Throw it.
Got it.
Go for it. Got it.
Just excited about that touchdown. Big time catch. Number 3 here.
He's dropping back, looking left, staring out left, coming back right. Throw over the top.
One hand grab. Oh my God! On 4th down, big play. Big
awareness by James. I don't know if he got out of bounds, but that was good awareness by James going over that double flag.
This one here you might have seen online. Yeah. One-handed squirrel. You know what he does. Look, another day in the office. You know what I do. And this one here, the number 1 play. Oh my. Oh my. And he is. Look at this shit. Oh my God. Speed to speed. Touchdown. AK Shane.
I'm impressed every week with the amount of plays that we actually do get.
This week was tough.
Yeah, we get a lot of plays that we have to.
This week was tough.
10 to 10, so
we had like at the end of the it's like, all right, give you the best 2 out of these 5. A lot of the times you're like, and somebody got to get cut. Something has to get cut. There's nothing you can do about it. Kind of already went over. These are the games for the week. AK Purple Rain, Lions, Outlaws, Ravens, Thunder. You know what's crazy? Look at the Lions Outlaws game, right? The Lions have a better chance of matching up personnel wise. Like that's just how the division is shaped out. You know. And I'm not gonna say they're. It's like, can I say the Lions are a better team than the Gladiators? But personnel wise, they may match up better against this team. Ravens, Thunder, Ravens looking to bounce back, get the ball rolling again.
They had a much needed bye.
Yes,
much
Spartans, Califs. That's a good one.
I mean, Spartans, if they bring the defense that they brought last week, expect another 48-47
almost overtime game, right? Mm-hmm. Brown, Savages, Gladiators, Elites.
What's your favorite game this week? You talked about Lions Outlaws. Is that your favorite game?
It's interesting to see. I'd like to see how the matchup happens. Brown Savages. If Brown Savages, Browns field the whole team this week, it's gonna be a nice game.
Oddly enough, I'm interested.
And anything sleepers.
That one, that's gonna be a funny game.
I want to see Henny. Listen,
that's gonna be.
Those are entertaining teams. The players on those teams are entertaining, man.
Oddly enough, I'm intrigued. And I'm not saying it's going to be close, but I'm not saying it's going to be a blowout. Gladiators and Elites. I want Gladiators. What do they normally do? Normally,
pack the
defense against this team that's putting up 40 to 50 weekly. We know the Gladiators don't have the capability to score with the Elites. So they're going to have to muddy this game up. Muddy it in their own way. We know they're not dirty guys. Muddy it up.
Play clock to 0 every time. We snap
one.
That's what you
gotta do.
Because you can't let them get up.
You have to make the game boring. If the game is fun and exciting, that means it's one-sided.
Yeah.
That's just the fact. So I'm actually intrigued by this Gladiators defense versus the Elites offense. Could be close. Could be a blowout. I'm not saying either, but I'm actually intrigued by that game.
We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
They know the death row Gators. But that's, to me, the D1 games is just, they're all entertaining. So I wanted to talk about the D1 game.
Well, we have come to the end.
Very compact show, if I may say so.
Compact but informative. I wish I was trying to. It's kind of last minute. We were speaking with a guest to come on early in the week, but we kind of got this together too late tonight, but better Thursday than Friday. So
yeah.
Make sure you're out there.
Saturday, we gave y'all the pod on a Thursday, no matter how late it is.
It wasn't too late. 9:30.
Oh, it's 11 o'clock.
It's not 11. Oh, yeah, you're right.
It's 11 o'clock. Gotta hop in the shower, hop in the bed. Like I gotta be to work at 6 a.m. But I love doing this. Do this for y'all. Shout out to Rob Paul. It's hard work putting together those extra special packages. I know there's a lot of extra work on your behalf. So kudos to you.
Those games, you needed it.
Yeah.
To understand what happened in those games. If they didn't get to see them, those games were worth a watch. If you didn't get to see it, go watch those games back.
And teams that I kind of singled out a little bit today: Purple Rain, Gladiators. You forgot on Saturday. Spotlight is on you.
All right. Peace.
Yeah.
It don't matter how much you're in or out. Don't count your snaps. Just make sure your snaps count. Don't pitch the ball after an incomplete first down. Don't count your snaps. Just make sure your snaps count. Take what you're given till you get what you want to take. Grind like the bread tube. Turn that pressure into weight. It doesn't matter how much you're in or out. Don't count your snaps. Just make sure your snaps count. Take what you're given till you get what you want to take. Grind like the bread tube. Turn that pressure into weight. It doesn't matter how much you're in or out. Don't count your snaps. Just make sure your snaps count.